What up, you guys? Slim here at Team Purple Panda. Here, back with my weekly updates. I got a lot of things in my inbox people have been sending me. I have some contests, to talk about. I have some channels to talk about. So we're just gonna get into it real quick. Before we get into it, really happy everyone watched my last video where I talked about girls who play Yu-Gi-Oh. I got a lot of positive feedback from that. I'm glad people got to hear my perspective on that since I do know a couple girls that do play. Shout out to my friend Kayleen for being so cool. She let me, ask her a couple questions in order to, include her name in the video. So shout out to her for that. And just hope everyone enjoys, the content that I continue to bring. So we're going to get into it real quick for the requests. And it started with Isan Jr. Wanted me to do a video on like what do I think about normal monsters, running just straight up normal monsters, beater monsters with no effects. Do they have a chance coming back or what? Normal monsters are pretty simple. Your main ones are like Gemini Elf and your 1900 beaters, your 1800 beaters, Gene Tech Werewolf for your 2000 beaters. Cyber Dragon's basically a normal monster, and running a deck like that with like other effects and stuff. Do they make a big? Are they a big deal, or do they have a chance coming back? I wouldn't completely rule them out. I'm going to tell you right now, they would totally get stomped at like a main event because of the way that effects are just superior to normal monsters. However, there is some support in the normal decks that could probably make them good. Stuff like non-spell casting area and stuff that prevents them from being affected by spells and traps is always good. They do have some really cool cards, but honestly, I don't think they're really that good of just like an idea. There's nothing wrong with normal monsters. It's just that, they just kind of float around, like literally they stay in like boxes and stuff. No one really uses them. And this isn't the format where we used to use beatdown monsters to win. These days you can use puny little monsters that have amazing effects, and that's what wins games. You slowly poke away at your opponent's life points. So in my honest opinion, I don't think normals have a chance right now. Do they have a chance next format? Maybe. I guess anything's possible, but honestly, I don't think they would do that well right now or in the next format, because effects are always going to be superior to a monster with brute strength, because even the strongest monsters get taken down by simple effects. So that's what I honestly think answering that question. The next one was from Yu-Gi-Oh! Perfectionist. Shout out to you. Wanted to know, what's going on with the card Desynchro. He gave me a scenario where if you were to desynchro your opponent's monster, what happens? I had to look that one up because I haven't used Desynchro myself before, and I have heard about it being really good. And apparently, what happens is if you desynchro your opponent's synchro monster, if you have the materials or whatever, they don't get anything back. That's what I found out. If you desynchro their monster, they get nothing. If the monster's in your graveyard, you can special summon them, and if you use it on your opponent, they can't get anything back. So it's pretty cool because it's a way to stop synchros. It hasn't seen a lot of play, but I definitely see it having potential since everyone synchros these days. But it's pretty cool. Desynchro does work. I hope that answers that question about its ruling. I remember reading straight from Wiki is that your opponent does not get monsters back at all. So pretty broken. Stops their synchros. They get nothing. They're left with nothing on the field. Open to a direct attack. So pretty cool in my opinion. So that answers that question. The next thing I want to talk about is let's see here. Shout out to Team Blue Bamboo. Red Bamboo is having a binder sale with Max C bamboo shoot and stuff in in the binder. Selling stuff. And all he wanted me to do was, to give him a shout out and hopefully get people to check out his binder. I'll leave the link below. So shout out to him. Please check out his binder, see what he's got, see if there's anything you want. PM him for offers, and he'll handle it from there. So once again, shout out to Team Blue Baboon. I will include Bamboo. I will include your link to your binder below. Next is coming from Ho You Gay. That's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. I can't, really say that name without laughing. That's a funny YouTube name. Is asking me, do I think Xseeds will ever surpass synchros the way synchros surpassed fusions? This is really interesting, you guys. It's totally true. Synchros completely overwhelmed fusions, and fusions became pretty much non-existent except in hero decks. My honest opinion, though, is that no. I do not think Exceeds will surpass Synchros because right now the ones that are out, I mean, everyone's dying to get Still Swarm Roach, everyone's dying to get, Utopia and all these other monsters. But honestly, aside from having, I guess, kind of cool saving effects, they're not as good as, like, say, Trishula or Scrap Dragon or Stardust. I mean, yeah, they're cool, and it's cool that, the monsters don't go to the graveyard, but, they make a sandwich and then you can detach to save stuff or whatever. But in my honest opinion, I think Synchros are far better, and I do not see Exceeds surpassing Synchros unless they start to release some ridiculously broken Exceed monsters that possibly could rival, if not become better than Synchro monsters. But as of right now in the state of the game, definitely not. Synchros are far superior. As you can see, a lot of people are including Utopia, but that's about it. Steel Storm Roach is amazing too, but I mean, besides that, I really don't see him doing that much right now. But Synchros will always be amazing. They'll always be included. And I'm sure Exceeds will be included too. They just won't be included in the numbers that Synchros are. So that's my honest opinion right now in the current state of the game. So I hope that answers your question. The next one is, oh, of course, from my boy J. Roy Card. Shout out to you. Wants me to do a little card discussion on Roach. So people don't know, Steel Swarm Roach came out in Generation Force. It was basically the card that everyone wanted. That was basically like the whole point of going into the sneak preview was to pull Steel Swarm Roach. People don't know, Steel Swarm Roach is a rank 4 Exceed monster, so that means you need 2 level 4s. You stack them, make a sandwich. Steel Swarm Roach is like 1900 attack. I don't think it has any defense. And for people who are wondering, what does it do? Its effect is, if I remember correctly, when a level 5, I think, or higher monster is special summon, you detach an Exceed monster, negate the special summon, and destroy it. Basically, this is your fuck you Sheehan card. No lie. Roach literally just says, fuck you, Sheehan. You have Roach on the field, they special summon Sheehan, negate it. It's gone. Doesn't come back. Really, really cool card. Really good against a lot of decks, you guys. The answer really to Synchro monsters, it's an Exceed that pretty much tramples Synchros. Its stats aren't that high. I mean, 1900 is not that great, but it's not bad either. So Roach is really good. Roach now I heard is going for like $80, which is like amazing. Since it's only been out for a couple days, but I definitely see Roach having potential in pretty much every deck. It being rank 4 makes it amazing. If I had it, I would definitely include it in my Gravekeeper's deck just to stop, synchros that could hurt me like Trishula or something like that. So in my my little like breakdown of Roach, Roach is amazing. I think it's an amazing card. Rank 4 Exceed monster, so you need 2 level 4s. Its effect is to stop 5 or higher monsters' special summonings. Amazing. So you can literally negate 2 monsters, and then your opponent's pretty much left with nothing. Really cool card. Really look forward to getting one eventually, and I'm sure I will see it in a lot of people's extra decks because they'll make room for it because it's just that good. So hope that answers everyone's question on Roach. I think it's amazing, and I think that it definitely deserves some attention as it is a really good card. So the next question is coming from the Venomous Dragon. Shout out to you. This one was on. He was playing with Junk Synchron, playing against Fortune Ladies, and with their field card, Future Visions. So people don't know, Future Vision is like when your opponent normal summons a monster, it gets like banished till like the next turn. And I've played against Fortune Ladies myself, and people are wondering, what's really the ruling on Future Visions, and the ruling is that trigger effects still work. So Junk Synchron comes out. Its effect begins Chainlink 1. Chainlink 2 starts with Future Visions kicking in, so it would go Summon Junk Synchron, activate. Then that would be Chain 1. Chain 2 would be Future Visions. Everyone knows the change reverse backwards, so what do you call it? Future Visions would activate, hence removing Junk Synchron. But then, since the Chainlink 1 was already completed, your level 2 or lower monster would come out. So that's how Junk Synchron works with Future Visions. And that's how trigger effects work, so they would still work. So I hope that answers that question. That's what happens with Future Visions and what do you call it? Yeah, Future Vision does start the chain, so when chains reverse, it still works because it is a trigger effect. And there was another one about Necroface with Future Visions on the field. You summon Necroface, it would get removed, and then Necroface would activate, and then since Future Visions removed it, you would send, I believe, the top 5 cards to the remove pile. So that, I hope, answers your 2 questions on Future Visions. You don't really see Fortune Ladies that much anymore. They're not really that good. People don't run them. I mean, they're run as a fun deck. But in the future, people want to know trigger effects do work. Like Blizzard would work, Junk Synchron would work. Cards that, have a trigger effect when summon would work. So I hope that answers that question. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much all my requests for today. Hopefully answering everyone's questions. People are wondering, what's going on. So basically, what's going on, you guys, is that I'm gonna be heading back to school back in the city in a little less than 2 weeks. I'll be starting school in 13 days, and I'm gonna be really busy. I'm literally going Monday to Friday, like 9 in the morning till 6 at night, and it's cool. I'm still gonna be playing my games there. People don't know I go to SF State, and that's where we play. We play in the arcade area, and we play. That's where I get my most practice in with my team, and we just spend a lot of time down there playing cards and just getting better. So that's what we do like during our free time if we're not in class or skipping class or whatever. Don't skip class though. um, it's cool though. So that's what's going on with that. I do plan to go to the regional September 17th. I really hope to see a lot of people there. I'm really down to make videos, you guys. Like I am trying to go. I really want to get my Nats invite. No lie, this first event, just so I can get it out of the way. So to me, this regionals is important because I really do want to come with GKs. I want to use them with Wonder One. I want to, I really just want to. I really just want to get my invite. I'm not in it to get top 16 or whatever. I just want to get my invite, have my invite, save up, and go to Nats for next year. But I really want to get it out of the way. I really want to just go there and just win so that I can get my invite, get it out of the way, and then record videos the rest of the playing season. But I'm also gonna be there to be doing videos. I really hope to meet a lot of people who I've met on here. Hopefully, you guys will come out to San Jose September 17th to come kick it with me, and we can make some videos, get some content up, get some duels up, whatever you guys want up. People have been asking, can we do a player interview? I will do a player interview for anyone's channel. I don't care who, if you're just starting or if you've been in it for years. If you want my, people want to know the basics on Slim for some reason. They want to know, what I like to do in my free time and everything. I mean, that can all be part of the interview. We can really get into it. So that's just what's been going on, you guys. That's what will be going on. So probably when I'm back in school, I'll only be doing one video a week. So for now, for the next 2 weeks, I'll be uploading 2 or 3 videos a week, and then it'll slowly wear down, and then maybe once a week, if that. But it'll cover everything. So I'm not telling you guys not. I'm telling you guys to please keep sending me your ideas. It doesn't mean that I won't be doing videos. It just means that I'll be a lot busier, but I still will be getting as much practice in, and I still will be making my videos, and hopefully my channel views and everything will go up over the time. So that's what's going on, you guys. Check out this video. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments below. Once again, shout out to my good friend Kayleen. Check her channel out. She's starting up. She needs video ideas. I'm trying to get her to do a collabo with me. We'll see what happens. Just get some content up for her. So that's all I got to say, you guys. Gotta thank you guys so much. For the continued subs, the watches, the likes, everything. I'm glad people are sending me really diverse questions, and I hope that I'm answering everyone's questions to the best of my ability. So that's all I got to say, you guys. Leave me your feedback below. Please consider to rate, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching.